Welcome again, viewers, to Americas Tenerife. I have got some important information for you, especially if you're staying at the Barranco Apartments. I'm going to show you the best place for ice cream here as well, how exciting this video will be. And we'll just take a wee wander in Las Americas. It's a scorcher today, it's about 25 degrees. What's not to like? Let's go. Okay, so we're just outside Paddy Kelly's, which is always really busy. We're going to head down that way, I think. There's where I'm staying tonight, at the Barranco Apartments. I've took a risk here, I'm going to let you know about that in a second, okay? Across the road, we've got the ever popular Columbus. A lot of groups in there, so just be aware of that. It's quite a lively accommodation, the Columbus. So round the corner, my parents are actually staying at the Coral Suites and Spa, across from their favourite pub, Marshall's. And we'll be popping in there later on. So we're going to head down here. I'm going to give you some information on the Barranco Apartments. Now, you'll see the room review soon. I've not been allocated my room yet. This is getting filmed at 1 o'clock and check-in is at 3 o'clock. There's the cow across there as well, and the El Dorado Apartments. I've not been in the El Dorado ones yet. Paddy Kelly's just busy. Younger crowd in Paddy Kelly's mostly as well, but they show all the football. They've got live music tonight, quite a good bar. Round the corner we've got the Chieftain, which is another good bar, and next door you've got Marshall's. There's a new restaurant I think opened there as well. We'll maybe do another video going up that way at some point before I leave. We'll see. I've done a million videos there, so we'll wait and see. Aberdeen Steakhouse here as well. So if you remember the last time I stayed in the Barranco Apartments, the room got flooded with aircon. To be fair, they did come and fix it. It was fine. The apartments themselves are only 2 stars, so they're really basic. The rooms themselves are not that bad, although the balconies are very poor, depending on what room you get. You'll see what I mean when you see the room review. Whoever designed the accommodation needs a speaking to, because they've made the balconies, the walls are so high you can hardly see out them. You'll see what I mean in the room review anyway. There's wee Indians down there that I'm maybe going to try out one time before I leave. So in the Barranco, there's a couple of things to let you know about this if you are thinking of booking this. Firstly, it's pretty basic, but they've got aircon. That's the main criteria for me if I'm staying here. Location wise, it's brilliant, close to everything I need to be. I'm only here for one night and I'm moving somewhere else. So at the Barranco, you need €100 refundable deposit on your card when you check in there. So you either need to make sure you've got money in your bank account or make sure you've got euros. I'm sure if you come here you probably do, but could be maybe your last night, you're just checking in here and you maybe ran out of money. So that's important information. Would you agree, viewers? Hopefully. And something else I noticed in the Barranco, I didn't know this. Okay, I'm in the shade for 3 minutes, nice here. In the Barranco, they've also got a shower room in the toilets down at the reception. I just noticed it when I went into the bathroom earlier on. That's something to bear in mind if you're on a late night flight. I always take a note now of accommodations that have got shower rooms, because there's not that many about. So they get an extra point for that. It's not the dearest accommodation, it's the most affordable around here all the time, most of the time. It's full of young ones, I would say, mostly, so it's a bit of a risky one. It's quite loud here at night. It's not a quiet accommodation. It's fine for me, but for one night. Let me show you where the best ice cream is here, but wait till I show you. Okay, so we've got this pub here, Waikiki. It used to be called the Anchor Bar. Loads of TVs showing the horse racing. You can get a wee bet in here as well. Stretches all the way around here, the terrace, but that's where I was sitting just a wee minute ago. So this supermarket here, the Hyperdino Express, has got the best ice cream in this area. Cap d'Or, mint choc chip, €2.10 for 1 scoop. So what about that, viewers? What a bargain. €2.10 for 1 scoop. It's absolutely lovely. I was just sitting there, it was glorious. So that's recommended. There's a wee sign here for Waikiki if you want a wee bet on the horse racing. Very busy this place during Cheltenham. It's at Patrick's Day weekend. They have changed the name, they've got a big screen up there as well. And we've got more apartments up here. I think it's the last pair of ads up here, I think. Check out Cole's place, he's done videos in here showing you the rooms and what the food's like. Last pair of ads, sometimes you can get very good deals on this as well. It's one of the more affordable options here, but again, it comes with an asterisk next to it, because you will expect to see groups in here, stags, hens, young ones. So if you're looking for a quiet holiday, it might not be for you. If you just want basic accommodation, then it'll probably do the job. That's it, just up there. I've done a video walking in showing you the pool and all that. I remember the last time I walked in here, there was literally a pool party going on. The music was blaring. It was quite a good atmosphere, to be fair, but if you want a quiet laid back holiday, probably not for you. But location wise, you can see why a lot of the young ones stay here, because if you just turn right and down at the end here, we're not far from the famous Veronica strip. So if I'm staying in Las Americas, quite often I'll stay around about this area. I like to be near the Park de la Paz strip, where my favourite bars are, just round the corner there, maybe 10-minute walk. Just up past the Volcano Hotel. So I'll stay sometimes here. I don't often stay that much further up. I don't stay near Veronica strip ever, because it's just too noisy. Like Sol Tenerife Hotel and all the other ones are just too close to Veronica for me. Here's the English Rose. Now you'll get a wee bit in there as well. I've always got the racing on. I spoke to the chef in there. I hope you're doing well. Had a wee chat with him on his bike outside Paddy O'Kelly's last time I was here. So the Indians I was talking about is over there. There's the Giddy Goose over there as well. Hong Kong restaurant, they're just getting set up for the day. I've got a wee Sunday roast here for €13.95. So, I took a wee bit of a risk with the Branco, but they were by far the cheapest in this area tonight. This area, in my opinion, I'm going to be honest with you, around about here, could be doing a real clean up. Jet washing all these pavements, they could improve the appearance of this area, in my opinion. But there are some really good bars and restaurants here. Doesn't bother me, I'm just saying they could improve it. Right, let's continue. This restaurant in the corner is always really busy at night, and they've got live music and entertainment on. So at this point you get a decision to make. I've got a decision to make because I'm not sure where I'm going. Spice of India is one of the Indian restaurants. There's another one, but I think I passed it. Was it the Himalaya? Can't remember. Might have been. Here is another bit of important information. 24-hour supermarket. That's important information for me. If I need anything to take back to the room, there we go. Wee bubble tree place here. And there's the Sol Tenerife just round the corner, and Veronica strip. If you want to walk further up, walk up 10 minutes, just keep going, and on the right hand side past the drop in, you see Radio Beach. If you want the best pint of Estrella Galicia, they mainly do food and they've only got limited tables, so if you are popping in, most of the time you'll need to have some food. So it is a restaurant, but you can have a wee beer in it. It's the best beer in Las Americas, honestly, just trust me. Pop in and see Benny, he'll make you welcome. That's Romantico, that's really busy at night. So some important information for you viewers. I hope you found it so interesting, that video. What else can I speak about? I've done a million videos here. I just thought I'd give you some information on the Branco apartments and show you a place where you can get some very affordable ice cream. And you've also found a 24-hour supermarket. How exciting. Okay viewers, thanks for watching. Hit the wee subscribe button, it's absolutely free there. Catch you on the next one. It's goodbye from Las Americas. I'm not 100% sure what way I'm going. Maybe going left this time, maybe left. Thanks.